Neither of the two people charged in the fatal shooting of OPP Constable Greg Pierzchala will testify at their trial. Jurors learning today all the evidence has now been called in the case. CTV's Krista Simpson has been following the trial for us extensively and is here tonight with the latest. Krista.
Leanne, jurors were brought into the courtroom briefly today where they learned about the end of one phase in this trial and what comes next.
On Tuesday, the jury was told Randall McKenzie will not be calling any evidence at his first-degree murder trial. Wednesday, the judge asked if the lawyer for McKenzie's co-accused, Brandy Stewart-Sperry, would be calling any evidence. "Absolutely not, Your Honor," Scott Reed replied. The judge told the jury then they've now heard all the evidence in this case. Over the past 3 weeks, court has heard how on December 27, 2022, Constable Greg Pierzchala was responding to what should have been a routine call, a car in the ditch on a wintry day. He was fatally shot 6 times moments after stepping out of his vehicle. The incident captured on the officer's body camera. The Crown alleges the shooter was McKenzie. McKenzie has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Stewart-Sperry admits to being there, but has also pleaded not guilty to the charge. The two were arrested the evening of the shooting, separately coming out of a wooded area in Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. The judge reminded the jurors the case is not yet done, saying, "Therefore, you are not to come to any conclusions, even though the evidence is now complete."
The jury has been asked to return on Tuesday. That's when they'll begin to hear closing submissions from the Crown and the lawyers for the two accused. After that, the judge will give his instructions, something he has warned jurors will take some time. Justice Andrew Goodman telling the jury today he anticipates they will be able to begin their deliberations on Thursday next week.
The judge also warned jurors that while 14 of them have been listening to evidence during the trial, only 12 can ultimately deliberate. He explained there will be a random draw and 2 jurors' numbers will be pulled. They will then be excused before deliberations begin, something the judge acknowledged is difficult and disappointing, but in his words, that's just the way it works.
The judge also thanked the 14 jurors for all their work in the trial so far before wishing them a nice long weekend. Again, they'll return on Tuesday to start hearing closing arguments.